So how do we do these video lectures? Let's take a look here in chapter 1. When you click it up, I gave you this, just the objectives and stuff of the lecture and the course. First of all, you're going to need the note outline. And you'll download it like this. And on my PC here, it'll come up as a Word document. You may have it something else. It comes in this RTF file, and that's fine. And I can work with it from there. And when you open it, you're going to find it matches the lecture that I'm going through for the most part. And you can flip back and forth on this, and let me show you how we can do this. I also have put up here for you the PowerPoint if you want to see that, but that's in the video. So when I open the lecture, every one will come up the same way off of YouTube. And you can pop it up bigger if you want, or you can leave it like this, however you want to do it.
Now, and this is going to
back it up here. It'll start like this. Every lecture will start the same. And so
the giving the schools an A or B, I would say it would be closer to 90% of the people would say an A or B facing school. I'm not sure.
So here, let me show you how we enter stuff. I'm talking to you, but I will tell you where to enter stuff in your notes. So listen to this.
Where that comes from, but the textbook does a pretty nice job of laying out why that is. But here's what I want you to do is stop now, and this is going to be your number 2 under financial support. Make a little dash, and you tell me, you put in here what you would do if you had more money for schools. Everybody agrees.
So here would be number 2. You come here to this, the lack of financial support, and you would come down here and you could tell it number 2 or whatever. But what you would do with more money if there was more money for this in your school, what would you do with it? So I'm going to say I'm going to new chair for in their room. Right, here's what you do with each one too. When you do that, you always highlight it back to red for me so I can find your inputs. And this is what I'll do. This is how I evaluate you, is your inputs. And I will tell you every time, right in the lecture, what to enter. And there'll be all kinds of things in the lecture, not just stuff to enter in your notes. All kinds of things to go look at. Things I will send you sometimes to discussion posts here. Those types of things. Go do them right then so you don't forget. Because it's important for you to be successful here that you do every one of these. That you do every project, everything I ask you to do in here. And it's going to take a while. This one here is about 45 minutes long. Some of these are going to get quite long. And some are a little confusing, but you have to sort through them. But where I tell you to put stuff in, hit the stop, come to your notes, and do what I ask you to do, and then turn it red. Alright, and then when you're done, whether you're in a Mac or a PC, save this as a PDF and submit it that way. It'll be easier for you to upload and easier for me, because there's a number of places I'm going to ask you to insert things from the clips. Here's my PDF now. There's a number of places I'll ask you to insert things into your notes from the clip page, and here's the clip page here. Okay, so I'll ask you what to do with those. Here, I'll ask you to put this in your notes, this thing right here. And when I ask you to do that, it's going to make your notes. That's why I put it to a PDF. And then the project, like I said, you'll come over here and you'll do the projects. Here's a little help video of what to do, and then you'll come and take the quiz on it in the D2L, and you'll submit this in D2L. Okay, so that'll be the big thing, is that you turn it red for me and you follow along and put in all the notes that I ask you to put in. This should follow right along with the lecture. As I go through the lecture, you'll see those notes just keep coming.
Everybody, I shouldn't say agrees, everybody.
I'm going to jump up here a ways.
2007, 8 is 5 years ago. People flocking to them because of tax structure.
Yeah. Okay.
They should be proportionate.